After they learned that the universe was a mass-produced toy tossed away by an adolescent goddess, they no longer wondered why laws, once as sure as the clockwork inside a wind-up bird, were shot with uncertainties. Confidence shattered, optimists attributed the free fall of reason to the fact that the toy was broken. Pessimists acknowledged this, but insisted that only in its broken state could the cosmos belong to those who lived within. Eons passed before the goddess, fully grown, found the universe under a couple board games in a closet. She did not, however, give it to her children. She didn't have it fixed by her mechanically inclined husband. Instead, slipping away now and then from her family, she delighted secretly at the haphazard way in which it ran, the only spring of relief in her perfectly ordered life. The next one is titled Explanation. It's a little bit shorter. Twisted and gnarled, tree branches explain exactly themselves. The next is called A Simple Story. His love was too simple. If he met a woman, he imagined what it would be like to be her husband. Naturally, he often learned that she was already attached. If she wasn't and chanced to take an interest in him, he'd bring her fresh oranges and surrender his fate to her whim. In consequence, she'd leave him, certain that no man could love truly on such scant evidence. His evidence, however, was not meager, for he wasn't trying to judge her, and he knew himself well enough. His love was too simple, and he'd belong to her, the woman who belonged to him, simply if her love was as simple as his. Emigration. Their final night together, before she had to go back home, she clung to him as if he were a mighty cliff, and between them and morning was an awful abyss. Gradually, as they slept, though neither felt it happening, her grasp slackened, and by the cool damp of dawn, not even their fingertips were touching. He shivered, reached for her. The woman's hazy blue eyes opened, one at a time. They took a while to focus. When they did, they appeared not to be looking at his familiar skin, but surveying a foreign land. This is called regrets. If only she'd known, as she did on her deathbed, that she would not find the love of her life, she'd have reached, perhaps, the same great age, but she'd never have lived. Next story is called Retirement. The pampered old cat slept day and night, happily dreaming about napping.